Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to Watchbox, and thanks for logging on. If you love this watch, email me, tmosso at thewatchbox.com. It's in the description below. Your purchase and pricing email question line for buying this or any watch you see here on Watchbox Reviews or our website. Reach out to me at tmosso at thewatchbox.com. Today, I am presenting your monthly ticket to fun. Better than a 1-month pass to Disney, at least for watch enthusiasts. This is the 2007 Lange Sohne Lange 31. 31 days, 744 hours of power reserve, 46 millimeters in platinum. Back in 2007, it was described as a platinum hockey puck, and I love the comparison. Massive. The watch is incredible to behold. 54.9 millimeters from lug to lug with 16.2 millimeters of thickness, and between its lugs you can see 22 millimeters spacing, which means the lug spacing is actually proportional to the case. It looks right, it feels right. Let's take a quick look at the hardware and the software. The watch features a high-grade Parisian Jean Rousseau factory strap in a deep purple with a monotone stitch, a folded edge, and as you can see on the underside, small scale alligator leather on the bottom to match the large rectangular scale on the top. The result of the double gator is that the strap lasts longer. More expensive, yes, but we're not pinching pennies with this kind of a timepiece. This is the most elaborate deployant clasp Lange has ever created. Not a pin buckle, no, that's standard, and not the standard deployant clasp, that's insufficient. This one, featuring media blasting inside and polishing for the remainder of its finish, features twin triggers and a robust trigger locking system to prevent accidental deployment. As the watch itself is so massive, it warrants this level of caution. This buckle by itself weighs more than some ultra-thin dress watches, even in precious metal. You can see the case is traditional Lange, satin finished mid-case, a vertical portion of the case band flowing and segueing into case back as well as bezel profile, which then arcs in a domed profile up to the sapphire. The lugs are broken out separately. The pusher adjuster features polish on its flanks, beveling on its edges, and then satin finish on its outer face. You can see as we roll around to the crown profile, it is standard Lange design, and that's good. Few companies have such strong case design DNA that they're able to replicate it gracefully across the line. It feels natural here. So too does the lovely dial of sterling silver. Yes, sterling silver, rhodium coated. It is a remarkable silver gray with a media blasted profile and a dominant power reserve indicator off on the 3 o'clock side. All of the hands, the indices, and the frame for the date of white gold and high polish. You can see there is a concentric circular guilloche or azurage about the seconds hand down at 6 o'clock, and that sunken sub-register demonstrates the hacking seconds function. The 31-day power reserve giving this watch plenty of reserve de marche, and as you can see, there is a pusher adjuster for the double-digit panorama datum. Now the timepiece, of course, with a sterling silver dial base. I actually believe this is a ruthenium-coated dial, so you have the ruthenium coat on the outside and the sterling silver metal comprising the dial base. When you turn the watch over, you could see the monstrous 37+ millimeter diameter Lange caliber L034. 034.1. It features two 25 millimeter diameter stacked mainspring barrels, each one containing a 1,850 millimeter long mainspring. Together, they contain 3 joules of energy. You'll also note that this movement can only be wound using a key. The crown is strictly for setting and stopping the seconds. You'll also appreciate that because there is so much force pent up in those barrels, they do not directly drive the escapement, which beats away at 21,600 vibrations per hour. Rather, through a remontoir d'égalité hairspring system, there is a constant force device, much like what you'll find in the Zeitwerk, that ensures the balance is always indirectly powered, so it will never be overdriven or underdriven by the barrels. Constant force, constant amplitude, and adjusted in the high horology standard of 5 positions, you get a very accurate watch, pivoting on 62 joules. You can see some of them are set in golden chaton fixed in place by fired blued screws. That is a nod to the pocket watch era, of which Lange Sohne was a standout manufacturer. You'll also appreciate the 3/4 style bridge with glasuta stripes, and everything is golden hued because it's made of nickel, copper, zinc, or German silver. You'll appreciate that there is mirrored anglage, and you can see it well on the edge of the bridges. Freehand engraving on the balance cock, black polished swan's neck adjuster. You can see a black polished cover to the escape wheel, and you'll also appreciate that both traditional Red synthetic rubies and clear sapphire are used for the driving mechanism. There is something to love about this watch everywhere you look, with both blued and black polished screws, handsomely executed right down to the satin finish on top of those prominent double barrels. The timepiece is breathtaking, overwhelming, excessive, and for some, just right. This right here is something along the lines of a Ferrari FXX or a Lamborghini Reventon for your wrist. The most exotic, the most excessive, the most incredible. Something to pop the eyes and blow the mind. 30 meters water resistant, so can't do it all, but hey, no watch is perfect. Email tmosso@thewatchbox.com for purchase and pricing details.